Nikki here.
Kelly here.
And today we are reviewing our first ever adult novel. And she already did the spoiler.
Dun. The Chemist.
Well, Stephenie Meyer.
And of course they did it because it's by Stephenie Meyer, right?
Of course. And it's an amazing book.
Yeah, and not because our book club picked it or anything.
We had like 4 people enter this book this last month, so it was bound to get chosen.
Must be pretty special.
Yeah. Well, we're glad that it got chosen because it's an awesome book.
It is good. And so well done, Stephenie Myers. Your transition from young adult to adult did not flop, right?
Flop.
Sometimes that happens.
That's true. That's true.
So this story... So
it's intense. Like, it's an intense book.
It's pretty... So we both rated this very different ratings, and not because it's not a good book, because it is a good book. But what did you rate it?
5 stars.
5 stars. And I only rated it 3. And when you read the book, it's not... I guess I kind of gotten to where I'm like, 3 is I liked it, 4 is it was great, 5 is I can't live without it, right? That's how I do my rating system.
Like, I can't live without it being on my shelf.
Well, and you don't have to, because for the price of $14.99, this book can be yours.
Or $20 at Walmart.
Yes, or 20. Yeah, well, don't go there. Don't get it there. There's an incident that happens in the book, and it happens right off the bat. It happens right off the bat. And when you get to that incident, you'll know what I'm talking about. I could not move past that. And we have...
I could so fast.
You could, but it's also the reason why you didn't like... Because there's 2 guys. There's Daniel, and then there's Kevin. And for the same reason, kind of the same reason that I only rated it a 3 is the reason why you...
Didn't like Daniel?
Didn't care for Daniel.
Just because I don't like good guys. Like, I'm a villain lover. I mean...
She's a villain.
I'm literally the Darkling's widow.
Where's that marriage certificate at?
I haven't printed it yet.
Oh.
So be on the lookout on our page, because the Darkling and I are official, and we have a marriage license coming out this month.
Yeah, and she also finished the Grisha
I'm also
trilogy,
a widow now, too.
Which, if you've watched any of our videos, she's not finished the Grisha for, about a year now.
Because I didn't want it to end.
She didn't want it to end. She didn't want to hate the Darkling. I said something to her one time, and she was like, I'm not finishing it now.
I don't hate him. We are still madly in love.
They are.
He's just in a better place now. That's all.
She loves him. So, how did that turn into?
Okay, so back to Daniel.
Okay, back to Daniel.
Daniel's the good brother. Kevin is the bad brother, and that's why Kevin...
Are they really good and bad, though? I mean, I wouldn't call them good and bad. I would call them passive and aggressive.
You see what I did there? Okay. I like aggressive. She likes passive.
Nope, I didn't like passive, and that's why this book got 3 stars from me. But... if we can move past the guy thing.
Well, you can't move past it. I can.
Move past it. And there's a big reason why I couldn't move past it. This is a good story because it follows a woman who is on the run.
She's a chemist, but she's like a spy. Okay, not a spy.
Wait, we don't want to say. Because do you find out immediately what she is?
Yeah. You find out that she was a chemist she's a chemist for the government. But
a secret
stuff is going on.
Oh gosh.
And she's running.
It's like Stephenie had to do a lot of research for this story, because
since this was a book club choice, like, I had to go and review all of the interviews with Stephenie Meyer because I had to get discussion questions for the book club. And in all of her interviews, she spent tons of time researching not just, chemists and the government and stuff, but, how to, build stuff.
Oh, okay. So, I feel like at this point in time, after reading this book, I could successfully hide from the government on the run myself. Okay. I can lock this up, okay? You're not getting in. And if you do, you're not going to live, okay?
And that's all because of Stephenie Meyer. Like, you could rig up our front door right now, and you would open it, and you would probably die.
I'm really not scared of the boogeyman. So, anymore.
Yeah, because we know how chemical compounds work now. Never learned that in chemistry.
We did not.
No.
Anyway,
They don't teach you that in high
look
school.
at that book. Look at that book cover. It's pretty, like, mysterious.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Well, and it's a really simple cover. So, I mean, you could really go any ways with this cover. So, when we first looked at it, honestly, I wasn't looking forward to reading it at all. I was like, this is a long book. I don't even like Chemist. I don't like school.
I mean, the few friends that we have that are chemists, we're not cool.
I don't like shots. Like, everything was going the negative side for me for this book. And I loved it.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
It was so intense. Like, the whole time I was reading it, I would, like, set it down and I'd be like, dishes can wait. Like, I have to see what happens.
I
And
also
it was like that every time.
wondered what was going on. Like, I have to go to work.
And I'm like,
what is happening?
Where is she? Is she okay? Is she sleeping in a bathtub still?
Oh,
Like,
it's good.
It's crazy, yeah.
Expect to learn things in this book because you will learn
and
some
it's not
things.
even chemistry she had to research. Like, she had to research, like, the dog stuff.
On the run.
On the government.
How to hide. What I really liked about this is that she read novels from her all the libraries on how to hide. Did you see me do the gold thing again?
Mr. Gold, better known as Rumpelstiltskin.
Comes with the price. I gotta stop. Jeez. Okay, so I do recommend that you read this book. And another reason that I didn't like dread reading this book, even though it's not my usual style, is because I did read The Host by Stephenie Meyer, and I loved it. So I knew that she could write other things. So I wasn't too scared about it. But she hasn't read it yet, and she is going to read it.
I don't like aliens.
But it's so much more.
Everyone keeps saying, are they aliens? Answer me.
Yes.
Then I don't want to read it.
There's a bad boy.
Is he hot?
He is.
Dark hair?
No.
I don't want him. Dark hair, bright eyes, guys. That's my weakness.
Okay, well, that's true. She's reading a book now that I just started, and she's like, I already fell in love, so.
He's the Darkling's Rebound.
How do I get her to read a book that I love? I like the book I just read, the Remnant, the Kiss of Deception. There's a dark-haired guy, and he's hot. So
she's like, Nikki, you're gonna love this guy.
You're gonna love this book. You're gonna love this book. Okay, what is wrong with us? We cannot stay focused today. We have ADHD.
That's okay.
Great story. Expect mystery. Expect
so much mystery.
Suspense. High-packed action.
Oh, action throughout. Like, even on the parts where it was, like, slower, she still was doing things.
Yeah, you're right on the edge of what's going to happen. Like when you watched Dexter, and you're like, oh, this is the episode he's going to get caught.
That's how you feel the whole book. That feeling. Like, oh my gosh.
I liked that. That was good. So, I still have to stick with my 3-star rating just because.
Why do I keep getting you?
Daniel.
Daniel's just. I don't know.
And he's a nice guy.
That's why I don't like it.
It's not even like he's a bad guy. He's a nice guy, but he's dumb. Okay, I'm done.
He's just vulnerable and
naive.
Super naive.
Ridiculous.
And then Kevin walks up and he's like this badass that knows what he's doing and knows how to live his life. And Daniel's like, I'm just a school teacher. I just teach history. Was it history or English? I think it was history. Yeah, because didn't he went all over the country for houses for humanity.
Yeah. I don't know. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
But
Egypt.
Anyways.
And Mexico.
Yeah, but our leading lady,
Alex, that's what she goes by most of the time.
She's a badass.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's an adult book. I said an adult word.
If you are 13 or under, we're going to have to ask you to turn this
You're
video
probably not going to watch
right
this
now.
anyway, because this isn't the book that pops up on your Amazon recommend. Wait, they don't have Amazon's either. Recommend list.
Do we need to put a disclaimer for all the 13-year-olds?
Beware! No, because then they'll look at it. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
We should wrap this up. 3 stars.
5 stars. The
Not
Chemist,
for lack of a better story, because it is a good story.
The Chemist, Stephenie Meyer.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.